In this masterclass, Dave and I pull back the curtain on the Entrepreneur Alliance and show you all of our ads, our funnels, the metrics, and kind of what's been happening this month, even how we added 70 members in the last 24 hours of the month. Now, here's the thing. We did this one a little bit different than normal. We made this a live training. And so, yes, there's going to be questions and answers throughout the training. Now, here's the thing, in full transparency, it didn't record how we thought it would, and this is just kind of how entrepreneurship is. It doesn't go always perfectly. And so there's no other training, though, that I'd rather this happen than on the behind-the-scenes training of the Entrepreneur Alliance. It recorded a little wonky, but it's still a great content training. And so anyway, you guys enjoy this one, and let's start the training. Down, 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 down.
Welcome to the, March behind the scenes. We're just going to break down everything for you guys, totally transparent. Any questions that you guys have, let us know. We're going to be raw, we're going to be real, we're going to be vulnerable, and show you. I mean, this is a great month for us this last month. I can't say that about every month. We had our ups and our downs, like Justin just said. You should learn about your biggest struggles. We've got plenty of those. We'll dive into here this next hour. But yeah, anything you guys have questions on, anything you guys want to share, we're open here. We can really dig in and just show you guys. I think this is a great time. You never know when you're listening to all these trainings, what is true, what's real. Is this this guy's best day ever? Is this guy's best stats ever? Typically it is. I don't want to present that way to you guys. I really believe honesty and transparency and trust are huge here. So we'll just give it to you guys real, how it is. Some of you guys are going to be like, wow, that's not that impressive. When you actually pull back the curtain, Austin probably used to think I was a lot more impressive until he moved up here and saw behind the scenes here. But it's legit, and we're growing our business. We're making money. So at least you'll be able to see a clear snapshot there. Well, let's go ahead and share. You got any topics here?
Yeah, so today's behind the scenes, and I'm not sure if that's going to be flipped around for them or not, but basically we're going to be talking about how we got 70 members in the last 24 hours of the month, which is a pretty cool to hit our stretch goal. We crushed our regular goal. Messenger bots, we have been adding messenger bots to our funnels, and we saw a huge increase in conversion. It's actually because of the messenger bot that we got the 70 members. We held our first EA local event in Atlanta. About 120 people showed up, and so we're going to go into how that went just briefly. And then we'll show you guys, as always, our Facebook ads, our funnels, and our metrics. So, Dave, any thoughts on that?
That sounds great. How are you integrating messenger bots with your funnels? Good question, Lewis. We will go into that here. Yeah, keep typing questions, guys. The more engaged you guys are, the more we'll be able to share, the more fun that we'll have. All right, can you guys see there?
You think they're seeing that screen or that screen?
I think they're seeing the correct screen. But I don't know. Can you guys see the metrics there? All right, yep, all good. Okay, you guys can go to this page too. If you guys haven't ever been here before, it's jointhealliance.co/metrics. Redirect to alliance.bearmetrics.com. You guys can always watch our stats any given point in the month here. So I'm just going to go back to last month here. So you guys can see the Alliance got up to $15,000 monthly recurring revenue, which is honestly behind our goal. We started this 4 months ago, back in November. It's kind of lower than our goal. I think we've learned a lot through that process here, and really since we've kind of gotten on a little bit different trajectory, and this is about what we were kind of hoping for here this month, and it's grown 30%. So I think really for the most part it's grown 30% every month here, which has been really, really cool. So what the recurring grew, we got a little over $18,000 in net revenue. So that's kind of our monthly recurring, plus it's also our yearly payments as well. Paid fees to Stripe. Annual run rate grew to 183,000. This is basically saying if this year finished out the next 12 months, we would cash collect $183,000. You can see our churn rate went up some. Let me drill into this here. This is kind of how I go through our metrics just personally, even when I'm not on this call here. okay, there's, some churn is going up here towards the end, but I'm really more interested in like overall trends than I am interested in like day-to-day fluctuations. So you got to be able to zoom out and see. So what I like is, the polynomial one just kind of smooths out the edges. So I really can see a fluctuation from, about 9.7 to maybe about 11 on average here. I'm at the end when it's all kind of smoothed out. And so that just is kind of a number that I want to really understand and really know, hey, what's happening here? Why is this happening? Is there things that we need to fix? Are we not delivering the content that people want? Are we not connecting people in relationship? That's one of our goals is, hey, I think when I look at EA members, it's really not content driven. I think people come for a particular like piece of content, but they usually stay for relationships because we introduce them to somebody and they meet somebody or get, touch a couple people that they connect with, which is awesome here. So looking at this too, I'm seeing, okay, at the beginning of the month, it splits it out between cancellations and then people who are unpaid. So if somebody's like churning, somebody's not paying their credit card bill and we're not actually collecting the money from them, then eventually they'll just churn out and they'll be kind of added to our churn. So you can see this way, about 7% of people just like straight up said, hey, Dave, I don't want to be in this anymore. 2.6% of this number were people that just hadn't paid, like their credit card just kept on failing. So if you kind of watch that, as the month goes on, let's go like halfway through. Okay, 7.7, and the unpaid is also going up. You can see here now the unpaid is going back down a bit, and you zoom forward, and the cancellation has gone up some, but I'd say the unpaid has gone up maybe like 50%. So in that case, I'm just starting to think, okay, we've got to do a great job of engaging people to make sure they want to keep their credit card active. Secondly, we started to instill kind of a better follow-up sequence to make sure people's credit cards are installed. We're working with ChurnBuster on that. We use ChurnBuster as a service that we use to kind of follow up with people, as well as we started using Baremetrics here to follow up with people who have like unpaid credit cards. So I highly recommend that for you guys. If you guys are running any sort of really anything, use ChurnBuster or Baremetrics to actually follow up on people who have not made their payment. Are you guys using anything like that right now? Let me know in the chat so I can know if you guys are tracking on that, because that's obviously a really important number there. The churn rate is a lot lower if you don't include that, and that's the thing. A lot of like folks, a lot of these gurus, a lot of people talking about churn, like they're not including that kind of churn. They're just including cancellations. And that's all well and good for like vanity metrics, and you can like share it. You can create a course over how to do membership sites and be all excited about it. But like the 3.8% of people, they aren't paying you anything. And so I'd rather know that they're in my churn and know how to fix that than like artificially have a low churn rate because I don't want to include those types of folks there. That's really, really important for us to track and us to be watching there. So that's kind of one metric that we're starting to watch this month that we're like, like sales are going up, things are going up well, but like that's not a super exciting metric here for us. And we want to watch that and make sure that doesn't continue that way. Our active customers has gone up to 500. There's a ton of people trialing here right now as well. So these are people that are active, paying, don't have any sort of failed credit card or anything like that. And so our kind of our total numbers, I think, is like 698. So that includes some trials. That includes some folks that maybe have like had their card fail once or twice, but they're still technically active. Just want to make sure everyone's muted here. Sweet, we're good. Austin Troyer, what's happening, man? And Michael, what's up? Rohan, Melissa, is that Melissa? Melissa? I'll say Melissa, let me know. I'd love to find out exactly how to pronounce that. Hey, Rohan, how are you? Hey, Austin. Cool, guys. What questions do you guys have about these metrics here so far? So just so you guys know, well, we're tracking every single day. So every day in our huddle, we talk about a few metrics. We talk about new trials that we got that day. So that's number we're always tracking. How many new trials do we get? About once a week, we look at our monthly recurring revenue number. We make sure, hey, is this number going up? Is it slowing? Is it speeding up? That's an important number to us. We track our churn rate every single day. So 11.6, this is kind of the higher end of what our churn is. Sometimes it goes down to like 8 or 9. But we track churn rate every single day. And I can't show you our trial conversion rate, but we track our trial conversion rate every Sunday, which is about 73% right now. It was like 63. But we've had somebody, Ryan Fair, I don't know if you guys know him. He's on the team. We've had Ryan kind of messaging people every day and just engaging people a lot more. And that's increased it from 63% to 73% in a very, very short amount of time. So it's been really, really effective to engage people and keeping people on longer. How is he engaging people? Yeah, so actually, I don't even totally know. I just messaged him to see if he was available to hop on here. I want to find out what he's doing. I asked him what he's doing the other day, and he said he's just doing his secret sauce. So, heck, maybe some of you guys know what he's saying to people. But I think he's really just trying to connect people, like find out, hey, have they logged in? He's saying, hey, he's introducing himself. He's trying to connect them to a certain piece of content. Maybe they say they're interested in Facebook ads. And he says, hey, great, this is inside the portal. Here's a link to it right now. Go sign in and go do that. So he's really just trying to make sure that they see the value of EA, particularly like people that are about to come up on their trial conversion. So it's like if it's, they've signed up 5 days ago and they've got 2 days left, he'll message them like in the last 2 days and make sure that they're connected right there before they end up churning out there. Yeah, good question. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend you guys check out Baremetrics or something like that. Another one's called ProfitWell that I just started using. Hook these up to your Stripe account. I think they hook up to some other things as well. But hook these things up and yeah, just like be watching your metrics like all the time. One of our core values is know thy numbers and obey them. And so we really live that. Like we think it's really important to know your numbers as accurately as you can. And Baremetrics has been a service for us, has been really, really helpful in doing that. So those are kind of some of the numbers from this last month. You want to talk about how you got 70 members in 24 hours?
Yeah. So,
or like why we even got to that point?
Yeah. Well, we had a normal goal of getting 250 members this month. And it was probably like, I don't know, the last 5 days of the month, we were like on the edge. Like we had maybe 8 members a day to try and hit that goal. And we had a stretch goal of 300. And, like we're competitive. We want to win. We want to try and reach our goals. And so I asked Dave if maybe we could pull out one of his old offers out of his vault and maybe we could share that with the world. And so he allowed me to share the Facebook Ads Mastery, which was a $9.97 course that he used to sell in exchange for people getting started that day. And so I knew that I was flying to Atlanta for a big event that we were throwing, the EA Cocktail Hour in Atlanta. Went really well, although there was actually a pretty crazy event that happened right before the event. And I don't know if you guys saw this because we got guys all over the world here. One of our biggest highways in the world in Atlanta collapsed. And so about 30% of the people that were supposed to show up didn't, but we still had like 120 people show up to the event. Everybody was fired up. We had speakers there. We had free drinks. And it was just like an incredible social hour. And so Atlanta was like the first city that we did this in, and we're going to continue doing it in others. Tonight, we're doing one in San Diego. But it was at that event that we released the Facebook Ads Mastery training. And we said basically to everybody, hey, if you guys get started tonight here at the event, we're going to give you guys a free gift to take home with you today. But if you guys leave the event today, like the offer's gone. And so basically it was like they go opt in and it messages me automatically through ManyChat. All right, I don't know. I want to know if you guys comment below here in the chats, are you guys using ManyChat or Chatmatic? Because it's something that we just implemented and it's been pretty cool. So we can show you our opt-in page here in a second of what that looked like, where if they opted in, it sent them a message from me automatically that gave them directions on how to get their gift for Facebook Ads Mastery. So I don't know, you want to jump into that now?
Yeah, that'd be great. You guys want to learn about chatbots?
All right. Screen share this guy. So let's hop here into, I think it's EA Local. And here's what the Atlanta Cocktail Hour page looked like. Basically what we did is here's the ticket to come to the event. Oh, look at that. Proof. It looks so good on there.
Proof.
And it was very simple. I think the conversion rate on this one was 36%. So, I think that maybe there's some other things that I could have done to increase that. But this is just like, first round. That went to a thank you page. This is not where I wanted to be. But this will redirect to an Eventbrite, which is where we would collect their email and all that too. This is going to be under video. No, it was Facebook Ads Mastery. Here we go. All right. So 960 visitors. We did some paid ads, but we also, just had the affiliate program for this one day where I think that we paid out something like, $200 that day or something like that to people who share. No, maybe not that high, maybe like $100 to people that of you guys that shared this offer with your friends. So that was pretty cool. Show you what that looks like here. Really simple ad. This is actually an old video of Dave sharing all about the inside of Facebook Ads Mastery. That's a good video. And then down here, just some social proof. Dina here, she did a really great testimonial for us. And this is all about Facebook Ads Mastery. And I'll show you guys here. This is what's different. This is what we added in here, a little mini chat function where you can basically send me a link and it'll open up. I'm not sure because I'm logged in as myself. Actually, just open it up here in Facebook. But basically, it automatically, by pressing that button, sent a message to here. You see, I've done it a few times. This is the mini chat message that I sent right away, and basically tells them, hey, here's how you get Facebook Ads Mastery with your $1 trial to EA. Here's a call to action button to start their trial. From this, it goes straight to checkout. So it makes it really seamless for them to do this. They can go annual or monthly. And once they do this, they come back here to Messenger according to the directions and send me their email. I'll confirm it personally, so there's no automation there. Although maybe in the future that we can get that way. But once I confirm that they got started, at that point I send them over Facebook Ads Mastery and get them onboarded here to EA. So that was the process of promoting this offer. But I think that having the event and then also having the ads is really what helped us get to 70 members within 24 hours. Pretty cool offer there. I think a lot of it was the offer, and then the other end of it was just the scarcity of it being 24 hours and then it's gone. How do we get it to stop sharing the screen? That's what I was trying to get to.
I don't know.
But yeah, guys, I want to know in the comments, what are some interesting ways that you all have been thinking about using chatbots? I think that, we just got the consulting with, who is it? Who did we get the consulting with?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to stop sharing. Oh, here we go. Stop sharing. All right, we're back. Okay. Now it's Pecker's big orange download button converted for you on the EA Consulting Lead Magnet opt-in.
Oh yeah, Austin. Yeah. So that's so funny. Why don't we go to our highest converting opt-in page? This is actually, I got it from Alex. Took his course with Market Hero. That being the 6K to EA funnel. And yeah, this is the exact blueprint. I used Alex Becker's blueprint along with a few other things. And you can see here that we are getting 77% conversion with the one that has proof on it. And we're getting 75% conversion with the one that doesn't have proof on it. So small increase there, which is pretty cool.
Ton of context. Geez.